A Cybertruck just sank to the bottom of a harbor, proving what everyone already knew. Elon's boats don't float. And that's just the beginning of the tech billionaire's absolutely catastrophic week. The Cybertruck's much-hyped amphibious capabilities were put to the test when one California owner accidentally threw his $80,000 angular monstrosity into reverse, sending it rolling down a boat ramp and straight into the Pacific. Spoiler alert, it didn't transform into a Bond submarine. Remember when Musk tweeted that Cybertrucks will be waterproof enough to serve briefly as a boat? Yeah, about that. The recovery effort required an entire maritime armada, the Coast Guard, Harbor Patrol, Fire Department, Fish and Wildlife, a towboat company, and even a Tesla engineer all showed up. They were legitimately concerned the truck's proprietary battery might turn the harbor into electric fish soup. After 2 hours underwater, the Cybertruck was hauled out, completely bricked, but thankfully not exploded. Meanwhile, Chinese EV maker BYD has an SUV that actually can float for 30 minutes at 1.8 miles per hour. Not exactly speedboat territory, but at least they're not sitting at the bottom of harbors across America. 1 point for Chinese engineering. But Elon's problems run deeper than his non-floating trucks. Hundreds of protesters are surrounding Tesla showrooms nationwide, furious about Musk's role heading Trump's Department of Government Efficiency. Or Doge, yes, that's really what they called it. The man who named his kid XAEA12 is now naming government departments after meme cryptocurrencies. These protests are hitting Tesla where it hurts, right in the stock price, which has already plummeted 40% this year. Tesla's even warning that Trump's trade war with China could backfire spectacularly on them in an unsigned letter that mysteriously appeared the same day Trump was cosplaying as a Tesla salesman at the White House. And speaking of Trump, let's talk about the most bizarre product placement in presidential history. The same man who called electric vehicles a ridiculous hoax and said we should get rid of this stuff staged an impromptu Tesla infomercial on the White House lawn this week. "Wow, that's beautiful," he gushed, climbing into a Model S before promising to buy one himself. This is the same Trump whose running mate introduced a bill to give people $7,500 to buy gas guzzlers instead of EVs. The same Trump who just rolled back Biden's EV targets and emission standards. But hey, Elon endorsed him, so now he's suddenly Tesla's biggest fan. It's not about EVs, it's about Elon. But wait, there's more. Musk is also battling Delaware, where he lost his $55 billion compensation package in court. His response? Take his toys and go home, moving both Tesla and SpaceX to Texas and tweeting, "Never incorporate your company in the state of Delaware." Now Delaware lawmakers are scrambling to change their corporate laws to stop the exodus of companies following Musk's lead. Meanwhile, Spirit Airlines is emerging from bankruptcy with a wild plan to rebrand as a premium carrier. That's like McDonald's announcing they're now a 5-star French restaurant. The airline famous for charging you to breathe the cabin air is now bundling fares into packages that look suspiciously like what the big airlines offer, from disruptor to imitator in one bankruptcy filing. So what's the takeaway from this tech chaos? Elon's empire is showing serious cracks, from sinking trucks to sinking stocks. Trump's EV flip-flop shows how quickly principles vanish when there's a billionaire friendship at stake. And Delaware is learning the hard way that when you cross the world's richest man, he doesn't just take his ball and go home. He takes his entire multi-billion-dollar companies with him. The lesson? In tech, the only thing that floats is whatever narrative billionaires are selling this week.